Well, it sounds like a problem that happens in far-off places and happens to people you will never know. But experts claim that human trafficking impacts people right here in the United States, perhaps even in Virginia.
So I was trafficked in 1992 when I was 14 years old. The creation of RJI came out of a complete accident, actually. I was listening to a podcast, totally not related, and all of a sudden I started hearing these really shocking facts, these statistics that I've never heard before, like 27 million people in slavery today, and that this human trafficking industry is the second largest criminal industry in the world, second only to drugs. That it was the fastest growing criminal industry in the world, and that it was actually happening here in America, in my backyard. I had no clue, and I don't think anyone had a clue.
I really didn't know that it was happening here. I thought it was somewhere else.
Our very first big outreach here in Richmond was actually here at the Bird Theater. We started out in July by showing a movie called Call and Response, and 99% of the people that walked into that theater assumed that this was something that was only happening in places like India and Cambodia, and everyone walked out knowing that this was happening very close to home here in our backyard of Richmond. And they were angry, they were determined to take action and to do something about it. And so that was the beginning of a culminating community of people who wanted to take action and make change. Before I started RJI, I didn't even know how a bill became a law. Politics was a bit of a mystery to me. You know, I learned how much advocacy and how important it was that we had strong legislation in our state to be able to address this issue. Something that this was important to us. They needed to know that this was something that was urgent, something that was needed in order to save lives.
And through the group efforts, we were able to help and have a small piece in passing 3 significant pieces of legislation this past year. So we are really excited about the change that has taken place because of that, and just the progress that has been made in such a short period of time. And we've already seen a lot of results from those laws being passed as well. So it's been pretty amazing. One of the most significant events that has happened with RJI was actually right here in this theater. We showed the Nefarious screening back in July. At the end of the movie, you could literally hear the entire theater crying out loud. You know, the simple step of bringing awareness and bringing something to the table like this would bring such hope and healing. It's one of the best memories that I have of this adventure that we're on. So one of the very first events that I went to here in Richmond that was related to human trafficking was a symposium at University of Richmond. And after the meeting was over, this person came up to me afterwards and introduced herself and said her name was Holly. And she asked me, so about this issue of human trafficking, are you planning on doing something about it? And I said, as a matter of fact, I am.
RJI has helped me over the past 2 years with reaching out and meeting new people and feeling comfortable with telling my story. And with each speaking event that they set me up with, little by little I gained more self-confidence. And so I've come a long way. And I'm really appreciative to RJI for that.
We're really excited about the Prevention Project. We are setting to launch in September in Hermitage High School, and I can't wait.
I think the most exciting project that RJI is starting is the Prevention Project. I'm really excited about RJI working with teens, working with middle schoolers, because that's the age I was when I was trafficked. So I'm happy that these kids are going to learn prevention techniques. They're going to learn about trafficking in the United States and abroad. And they're going to learn how to be abolitionists. And I'm excited to be a part of it.
We've seen incredible change in the last year and a half, and it's been really neat to see the journey that we have been on, not just us as an organization, but also bringing a community of people together who have the same determination to end slavery. And it's just been a real joy to see that happen and to see awareness equal action equal change, and eventually equal freedom.